Hi, Virgo. This is Jessica with Whispers of Grace Healing. I am here to do your June 2019 general reading. This will be for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So please take what resonates, leave what does not, and hopefully you get all the messages and clarity that you need. If you are new to my channel, welcome. And if you've been here before, thank you for coming back as always. Much love and many blessings to you all. So if you have not been here before, how we do this is we move week by week throughout each month and to give you as much clarity as possible. And so hopefully you take these messages as they resonate and act upon them accordingly. So with that being said, make sure that y'all share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. And if you end up catching the replay, please let me know how this resonates with you. So first we have gratitude list. So Virgo, you might need to make a list of things that you're grateful for. I usually wake up every morning and before I go to bed, I always say what I am grateful for and what my intentions are. So counting your blessings and feeling gratitude for what you already have helps you to be centered in your heart instead of fixated on worries in your mind. What and who are you grateful for right now? Keep focusing upon gratitude and you'll discover the amazing generosity of the universe. So maybe that's something you want to think about. Like, what and who are you really grateful for right now in your life? Okay. And the more you move into gratitude, the more you're opening your heart to the amazing opportunities of the universe. So let's start with week one. Can you please give me a card that represents what? Ooh, okay. We have deservingness. You are a beloved child of God like everyone else, and you deserve to receive this support that will allow you to focus upon your divine life purpose. Even if you can't yet recognize your lovable qualities, trust that God and the angels can see how amazing you truly are. Let go of guilt, Virgo. There is no reason you should feel guilty about feeling like you deserve something, okay? No, you are not entitled to anything, but you definitely are deserving of abundance, love, generosity, compassion, understanding, and you are fully, like, this is something that we need to learn through self-love, is that we should have this in our life and there's no reason why we shouldn't. Okay. So don't worry about the coulda, shoulda, wouldas, how, when, why, all that fun jazz that keeps us in a state of fear, of lacking, of guilt, remorse, animosity, all these things. You might also get some messages about being in service. Maybe you want to clean up your house and donate some items. Maybe you want to get more into charity work, whatever it is, to help take some of that energy off of you so you can start giving to others and get outside of yourself. You also will have an opportunity this month to take a divinely guided change, and it might be a little scary for you. So have courage to ask for and accept help. Then we also have moonlighting. We also have raise or promotion under that. So this is telling you that there could be a step up within your career. You could be getting a raise or promotion within your current job, but it could also be saying that you're moving into a more lucrative and more rewarding job, but it might take you some time to step into that divine life purpose where you're actually needed and where you can thrive. Because with the moonlighting card, this is talking about maybe having to do a couple different jobs in order to keep the bills paid, to keep up with everything. So as you're stepping into your divine life purpose, you might have to do some side gigs in order to help support what you're trying to accomplish. Okay. So moving in, let's see, we're going to get some clarity from the Nature's Whispers about this deservingness. What does Virgo need to work on when it comes to deservingness? That one for sure. Leap of faith. Okay. There are new beginnings for you, Virgo. There are things that you might feel like when you're doing it, especially any divinely guided changes, that, you might be walking the tightrope. And there might be things where you might not have all the faith in yourself that you can actually accomplish those tasks, but it's telling you that you can and you will. And that when you move into deservingness, releasing the skill, and actually step into purpose, the universe will catch you if you happen to fall. But they're telling you to believe in yourself to the point where there is no failing. Okay. There is no failure involved in this, because you are worth it. You are worth this change. You are worth this law of attraction. You are worth all the things that are changing in your life for the better. And there's no reason for you to feel guilty about that. Okay. So let's see what they have going on week 2 for Virgo. Let go of guilt. Also, let go of timing. Okay. I always notice the clock in this one too. What would that be? I don't know if like 12:53 time wise means anything to y'all. But you might be seeing some numbers on the clock. So when you allow your light to shine brightly, you inspire others. Forgive yourself for what you think you've done or not done, and trust that God loves you unconditionally for who you are. Learn and grow from past mistakes instead of berating yourself for them. So if you might have done things in the past that, probably weren't that great, maybe you have some self-limiting beliefs, maybe you have some patterns, karmic cycles, things that, you might feel guilty about, does not mean that you are less deserving. Okay. There are all kinds of things that we do on a 3D existence that probably does not align with our higher power, with our spiritual truth. And that's okay, because we did what we knew at that time. And that is why we should not be judging other people, because they might not have the tools or the education that we have right now in order to move into our purpose. So if people are moving at a slower pace or they're acting really shitty towards you, that is a reflection of them, not you. So understand that even if you have made mistakes in the past, there is no reason to beat yourself up for it, because you need to start seeking the beauty within and really focus on the things that light you up, right? Like, what do you admire about yourself? What do you feel excited about? Like, what really ignites that flame for you? Okay. It's really time to start focusing on the things that make us feel good instead of the things that make us feel bad. And it's really where your intention goes, your energy flows. So, whatever you're focusing on is where all of your energy is flowing, and you don't want it to be in fear. Okay. So let's get and listen, you're getting a lot of repeating numbers. So pay attention to the sign synchronicities, especially on the clock. We have 22, 44. We had 11 as well. So, it's really, really pay attention to the synchronicities, y'all. All right, so moving into week 3, give joyfully to the organizations and people who spiritually support and inspire you. Okay, flame, what drives you, what inspires you, what gets you excited, okay? And know that your generosity will be returned to you manyfold in miraculous ways. The time, supplies, money, and other resources you donate will ensure that your positive energy multiplies. So it's no matter how you're giving, it's the fact that you're giving. When you give, you receive, and that's just the flow, right? But when you have the opportunity to receive, don't be like, nah, I don't need that. I don't want that. No, then you're telling the universe, I don't need blessings. Okay. We need all the blessings, right? I am not about to tell spirit, you know what? I've had my fill of abundance. Y'all can slow it down. No, bring it on home, y'all. bring it on home. I'm ready. You know, I've experienced so many blessings and so much abundance in such a short period of time. And moving into that heart space and moving into purpose, like, it is freaking beautiful, y'all. And you'll just need to open your hearts up. Okay. So trust that you have a purpose in this world. Okay. So, all right. Come on, Spirit. What's going on week 3? What does Virgo need to know about this donations, tithing, and charitable work? So, again, the 11. Okay. We have 11, 22, 44. Okay. So, make a decision. This is about creating more balance in your life. You can either choose to look and dwell on things that you have continuously done your entire life, or you can choose to see things from a more abundant perspective. Clear endeavor. This is being really clear on what it is that you want to experience, how you want to give, how you want to receive. Allowing the inner wisdom to guide you and flourish. You know, making deeper connections with those around you and bringing in more healthful unions. Also, with the culmination of vision, there's a lot around the sacral and the solar plexus for y'all, and there's a lot of transformation taking place, but this is coming into a new way of being in service. And how can you help not only your vibration, but the vibration of those around you without having attachment, right? So it's knowing that you're in that place at that given time for a reason, but it doesn't mean that you have to stay there either. Like, you do your job, you move on. There are plenty of people in this world that need your support, your love, your generosity, and everything in between. But first, you need to be able to show that to yourself. Okay. So moving into week 4, take a divinely guided change, have courage to ask for and accept help. So these say all positive change and successful ventures involve a degree of risk, and you are ready to follow your divine guidance to new territories. As you leave behind that which is comfortable and familiar, but no longer appropriate for you, you make room for new and more meaningful opportunities. And again, that's kind of what I was feeling from this card, is doing things the old traditional way versus the more lucrative and abundant way. Okay. Asking for help is a sign of strength, as is accepting it as it's offered to you. Very often when you ask God for help, prayers are answered through other people. Be sure to accept this assistance as well as give it to others when you are feeling guided. And it's not just like giving your shit out to everyone and everything. Like, you will be guided where you're needed. And if you're not needed in a certain situation, there's someone else that will help. You know, don't feel responsible for everyone and everything. Okay. So, and a lot of things like the comfortable and familiar, we feel like, you know, if we leave behind this or we do this, like, they're not going to have anybody. There will be someone to take that place as long as they're willing to accept it, but you can't force them to do it, right? You are not responsible for someone else's happiness. You are not responsible for someone else's creative endeavors and getting their ass up to do the work for themselves, okay? Whoever needs to hear that. So let's see what's going on. Week 4 for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. For June 2019. There we go. Catch your breath. Okay. Take a breather, Virgo. Take a breather. It is time for you, especially in the week 4 of June, to really ground yourself and bring yourself back into this moment and understand that you don't have to be responsible for everything. Okay? You can take a step back. You can breathe. Don't forget to breathe. So many people that are living in anxiety and fear forget to breathe. And breathing is life force. We have to be able to breathe. We have to be able to catch our breath and understand. We take this time for reflection to understand everything that is coming through, right? Hey, 6 of Fire, how are you doing? Thank you for being here. So let's get some clarification. Okay. So yeah, I mean, listen, and this, I feel like this is just an overall message, especially with what I was just talking about. But with the 4 of Swords energy, this talks about, especially after the heartbreak, all the things that have disrupted your energy in the past, it's time to take a rest and really take that time to find closure and really understand the truth of the situation so you can realize why you were truly successful in this moment, because you finally released that which was holding your heart back from expressing itself fully. Okay. And there is some reflection that still needs to happen on your past, the things that, have disrupted your energy, to make sure that you're not repeating these same karmic cycles. But you don't want to dwell in this to the point that you're missing the opportunities that Spirit is handing you. Okay. So let's get week 1 clarification. What is this leap of faith, and what does Virgo need to realize they are deserving of? So glad you're resonating. All right. So we have the Page of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups. So anything that you feel that you want to either educate yourself on, maybe some of you want to go back to school and really work on leveling up your education, or just okay, even with what I do, doing the research, gaining information, more happiness in, because we have the 10 of Cups here. Okay. So it's about putting this effort into yourself for your growth, right? What do you need to do that you deserve, and learning the necessary tools in order to bring about this abundance that you're looking for. Okay. And trust that when you start listening to your intuition and start taking the necessary steps that are going to lead you to the articles, the videos, the people, the places that are going to help inspire this feeling of abundance and happiness, that you will be led to it. And it's going to make sense of why you showed up there, or why you were led to it in the first place, because it's all helping you get to the point of trusting the universe more and more and more. Okay. So moving into week 2, and this was the let go of guilt and seeking beauty, right? Allowing those seeds, everything that you're thinking of, right, is being spread into the universe. So really make sure your intentions are just, because if you have guilt associated with them, then you're letting the universe know that you're guilty, feeling guilty of abundance, of moving forward, of starting a new chapter, of believing in yourself. And that is just so not necessary, Virgo, because you're moving into the 10 of Swords energy. You've already been through the battle. You are finally now bowing out to these mental cycles that keep playing over and over in your head of saying, I don't deserve this. I'm not good enough. I can't do this, blah, 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 whatever it is that you are telling yourself that is keeping you in a state of fear or lacking. No more. No more. It's done. It is over. It is saying that you are going to finally get to that place, 2 tens. Are you kidding me? So you are moving into a new state of bringing things into fruition, of seeing things more clearly, because the next step is the ace. new love, self-acceptance, truth and clarity, all these things that mean brand new beginnings for you, because you've already completed one phase. You are moving into that end of the chapter so you can start something new for yourself. And it's time to put that past behind you because it is not serving you anymore. Okay? So moving into week 3, how are you being in service? Letting these old ways of being and thinking go. You are moving into your creative energy. You are moving into your divine feminine energy, the Empress, right? You are allowing this Empress energy to create new things for you, to create a new life and a new way of being and a new way of carrying yourself. And you are moving quickly towards this energy. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but I feel like this is more of you. You're like, you know what? Fuck the bullshit. I've already completed my phase. I'm moving into the next one. Watch me now. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have a clear picture of what you need to be doing in this life. And now that you're moving into this new birth cycle, right? You are seeing things for what it really is. And you're trusting that these new endeavors are bringing about fruitful opportunities for you. Okay. So in week 3, you could see some very, very quick and sudden changes. Okay. Just to let you know. So moving into week 4, we have the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so you're definitely progressing. You're moving from the page to the Knight. And the Knight of Pentacles, okay, is the only Knight in this deck that actually reaches a completion, right? They always make it to the King because they take slow, methodical steps. They do not rush to the finish line, even though you're rushing into this new phase. You are finally stepping into your purpose and trusting your intuition and this creative energy that is starting to flow through you to the point that you're feeling more in your element and you are willing to take the necessary steps to get to that new phase, right? Because you're finally taking a breather. You're not focusing on everything and everyone around you. You're finally starting to focus on self because you are completing these cycles and learning a new version of self-love and self-acceptance. It's very beautiful. And you're definitely making some decisions about how to step into your divine feminine energy and everything that has been disillusioned or hidden from you due to conditioning and past events. Okay. So let's see what we have in store for love. So Virgo, the first week. Okay. Again, this is that self-love, that self-acceptance, right? Getting that grounding energy, connecting to Gaia, allowing the energy to flow through you. And this says, give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve, first week, deservingness, right? Okay, I can't make this shit up. Y'all see me pulling these out. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. Okay? So you are deserving of this, Virgo. There's no reason for you to even doubt it because there is love and blessings coming your way because you are finally getting to that place of true self-acceptance and self-love, and you are opening your heart to these opportunities to start coming in. So, all right. Oh, okay. So week 2. Let's see what the pictures are. Yes, there is definitely balancing happening between the divine feminine and divine masculine aspects probably within yourself, and if anyone is on the twin journey or soulmates. But there's definitely balance. I feel like the divine feminine's third eye is like opening up, seeing things very, very clear. Okay. So let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. Balance. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. This is one of those things where a lot of us, due to needing validation, needing constant, gimme energy within relationships, feeling like we need to be the center of attention because we're not willing to focus on ourselves, right? And we want someone else to give us all that love because we don't know how to give it to ourselves. You do not need to claim anything in a relationship. If it is meant to be in your life, it will be in your life. And in right time, in divine time, okay? But you don't need to try and force something, especially prematurely. And it's not about, not using your voice, because you need to be able to communicate what it is that you need from your partners, or what it is that love even means to you, okay? And until you truly know yourself and love yourself, and listen, a lot of us are on this journey, but not quite fully there, right? And that's okay. We learn stuff about ourselves all the time, but until we truly understand and accept this, you're going to end up carrying baggage with you. And if you do not have someone who is really emotionally available, or knows how to support or challenge you in the situations where maybe you need to be pushed, but can also support you through that push without making you feel guilty, right? And this goes both ways. You don't need to claim, you don't need to force, you just need to simply allow space, and allow these mental cycles to come down. If someone brings something to your attention, you don't have to lash out. You don't have to become triggered if someone simply brings something to your attention, and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? So if you say something to someone and they get triggered, that's your trigger, not mine. I'm just saying, this is what I see. You know what I'm saying? It's not always about argument. It's just about speaking up for your needs. So, all right, week 3, power. There is new shedding, right, happening between the divine feminine and the divine masculine energy. This is also about growth of purification, and it's saying that you instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or walk away at any time. Okay, Virgo. So if you feel like you need to walk away from a situation and just give some distance so they can work through stuff, or you work through stuff, that's perfectly fine. Do so. But again, you don't have to think of everything as a personal attack upon you. And if you feel that you need some space, if you need some distance or time to take that breather and catch your breath, then do so. Right? There's nothing saying that you have to stay in a situation that is causing a lot of upset so that you cannot process your emotions, right? And so if you need that time and space to really get in touch with your divine feminine energy, then please do so. Please do so. Okay. All right. And then moving into week 4, we have peace. We have healing, clarity. The divine is coming in and showering their love upon you and your partnerships. And it's saying that there is a new beginning that is waiting you. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. So when you take this divinely guided change, you ask for and accept help, and you take this breather, you will see the things that are opening up for you, that are meant for you. But first, you have to move into forgiveness. Okay? Stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to waste. You can create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. So again, where your energy, where your intention goes, your energy flows. So if you are focused on blaming other people, this is not going to work. Okay. You have to take accountability where it is needed, because we have all allowed things to happen in our life and allowed ourselves to be treated in such a manner that we did not deserve, but we allowed it. So take accountability, okay? So this is going to be your theme card for the month of June. What theme does Virgo have for the month of June 2019? Hi, Hansa. How are you? I am not doing any personals on these because these are general readings. If you would like a private reading, you can either email me at whispersofgrace1016@gmail.com. I do mini readings for $15. That is my lowest one. Or you can wait for a pop-up reading if you have a specific question. But all of my information is down below. Thank you. All right, so let's see. Yeah, these videos get too long, y'all. If I start doing personals on this too, y'all are going to be sitting here for a good minute. All right, there we go. Theme card. Sweet paradox of empowering grace. Oh, I like the sound of that. Okay. You're getting 10s across the board though, Virgo. So there's a lot of cycles ending for you. Okay. So here we are. When the mind says no, but the heart leaps with joy, we are ripe for a transition of empowering grace. The sweet paradox is that the more impossible the situation appears to be, the more we are supported through grace, and our divine success manifests swift and complete. Let the faith of the heart overcome doubt. Allow your mind to be filled with wonder at the unlimited power of the divine, and you shall bear witness to the sacred manifestation. When there is something within your heart that you know you are on this planet to accomplish, you shall be given equal grace, power, talent, and ability to succeed in that mission. This is the divine promise and sacred plan for you. If a miracle is required for success, then one shall be given. Pray with courage and confidence for your rightful divine inheritance, and allow your bold heart and loving soul to believe in your beautiful, hope-filled destiny. Wow. So again, it's all about you moving into this new phase in life, stepping into that divine purpose, trusting the transformation, knowing that you can connect to spirit and ask for help when it is needed, and understand that all these things are taking place that is absolutely necessary for you to step into your authentic truth. So do what is necessary, trust your inner guidance, take some time for yourself, and move into that divine feminine energy. And if you need help in the process, you can always reach out to me or another reader or whoever you feel called to for help, and allow the necessary healing to occur, y'all. Okay. So I hope that helps y'all. And if you need anything, all of my information is down below in the description box. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe, drop me a comment. Let me know how this resonates with you. And if you do need a private reading, you can email me at whispersofgrace1016@gmail.com. And if you want to leave a love donation, I appreciate everything. No amount is too small or too big. And that link is down below as well. So I love you guys. Thank you for showing up, not only for me, but for yourself, and keep up the good work. Okay. I know it's a process, but you are deserving. You will get through this, and you have support if you need it. Okay. So I will talk to all of you soon, and I wish you the best of luck. Bye.